What's up, Royals? Welcome back to Tonetrasgarden. If you are new here, I'm Tonetra and you are in my garden. In today's video, I'm going to be sharing 10 gardening must-haves. I'll call these must-haves because when I'm in this garden, I have to have these 10 things to make gardening just a little bit easier for me. So these are the 10 things that I need in my garden. As a beginner gardener, you can use these. As a seasoned gardener, you can use these. So these are just 10 things that I like in general. So this applies to everyone. Let's get right into it. The first thing that I like to have in the garden while I'm out, cold or hot, is a cup with a lid on the top. The lid is important because bugs like drinks and they will get in your drink really quick. So I usually just carry around a Yeti mug with a lid on it. Doesn't matter how big or small. Today I got some hot chocolate, didn't want them to get to that. So it's been sitting out here, nothing's in my drink, and I'm happy. I also use a big water bottle when it's hot outside. If I'm not drinking anything hot, I'll just have a big water bottle out here. Has a top on it, nothing can get in it. Everything in this video that I can link, I will have it linked in the description. So this is great because you can hang your keys on here, you can put your phone in this pocket, hold it on your arm if you need to, hold it like this. It's just very versatile. So I really like this water bottle. It is great for in the garden. So moving on to the next item. These items are in no particular order. I'm just picking them as I go. So moving on to the next item. Of course, you are gonna need some gardening gloves. Okay, get you some good gardening gloves. I believe these were on Amazon. I got them as a gift. I'll try to link them, but I like these ones because this part right here is waterproof, so your hands don't really get wet, and when you're digging in the soil, it's some type of waterproof material, so the soil doesn't get underneath your fingernails. So I've been using these ones recently. I have a couple of pairs. These are dirty. I should have washed them. I should have washed these, but I didn't have the time. But these items are in no particular order. I'm just picking them as I go. Of course, you are gonna need some gardening gloves. Okay, get you some good gardening gloves. I believe these were on Amazon. I got them as a gift. I'll try to link them, but I like these ones because this part right here is waterproof, so your hands don't really get wet, and when you're digging in the soil, it's some type of waterproof material, so the soil doesn't get underneath your fingernails. I've been using these ones recently. I have a couple of pairs. They are a must in the garden. So the next thing that I want to show you is something that I found last year, and they have been just like life-changing for me. They are these, I guess they're called tomato clips, but you can use them for pretty much anything, for staking up tomatoes, cucumbers, flowers, whatever you want to use them for. These come in handy so that you don't have to use twine and scissors, because I was always losing my twine or losing my scissors, and these I can just sit somewhere and they're easy to see. They don't get lost. But how you use these is you take this little clip and you close it up around your plant and you just clip it together like that, and it just clips and it holds your plant onto another plant or onto the stake that you're using. So I would highly recommend getting these in the garden. I use these pretty much every day in the garden because there's always something that needs to be staked. Broken branches. These are great to have on hand. They're very cheap. I believe about 150 came in this pack, so well worth the money. I'll have these linked as well. So the next thing on the list is my favorite gardening hat. I found this hat on Amazon and I need all the colors. I only have one. I can't even believe I only have one, but I'm wearing it out. And I like this hat so much because, first of all, it's easy to store. All you do is roll it up like this, and then you put this little elastic around it, and you can take it anywhere. It doesn't get flat. You can store it in your bag, wherever you want to store it, and it keeps its shape. The second thing that I like about this hat is because you can have your hair up or you can have it down. It doesn't matter. It fits the size of your head. I have locks, so I need something that's going to be adjustable, and this is adjustable. So it's great because you can put your hair in a ponytail when it's really hot. You can wear it down. It stores easily. It's lightweight. I can't say enough great things about this hat. I will continue to wear this for a lifetime. So yeah, make sure that you have a good gardening hat, you know, in your collection. I do have more hats, but this is just my go-to. This is my favorite one. Next thing you need in your garden while gardening is a good pair of gardening pruners. I have a couple pairs. This one is probably my second favorite pair. It's just really small, compact. I can stick it in my pocket, very easy, lightweight. You know, you can get up in there, and these work on bigger plants as well. Definitely need these for pruning branches. There's going to be something that needs to be clipped, and you want to have these on hand so that you don't damage your plants if you're trying to prune them by hand. Get you a good pair of pruners. I've had these for about 3 years and they're still working just fine. So all right, so we're gonna get into these overalls. These are a must have in my gardening you know, list. I love these overalls so much because they're stretchy, they're adjustable, easily adjustable. You can adjust the sides. They have so many pockets where you can put, you know, your good pruners in your pockets. You can put your phone in your pocket. You can put, I put tomato clips in my pocket just in case I need some, so that I don't have to carry around the whole bag. I keep my keys in my pockets. These are just great for, you know, the on-the-go gardener that doesn't feel like holding a gardening bag or toting a gardening bag around. They are just so good. They wash well, and I can't say enough great things about them. They're super stretchy and super comfortable. I believe I'm 31 weeks right now, and these have stretched to my belly. They are that stretchy, and I can adjust the sides as I need to. But the best part about these, I believe, is just you don't even have to have these overalls. You can have any overalls, but just having a whole piece that you can throw on in the morning over like your sleep clothes or your clothes that you're wearing for the day. You can just pull them over your clothes and you're good to go. You know, they protect your legs if you have high grass or anything like that. But just the throw on and go for me makes gardening so much easier. I don't have to find something to wear in the garden. Super easy to just throw on, and they make gardening less of a hassle when you already know what you can put on for, you know, gardening work. So I do highly recommend these, but if you don't have these, just get you some overalls, maybe from the thrift store or wherever you want to get them from. Keep them at the back door so you can just throw them on. So our next gardening must-have is going to be a shovel. You need a shovel just in general for digging soil, for digging out plants and holding them, holding the root ball together. I found that this works great for that. For mixing things, mixing soil, for, you know, digging up rocks and things like that. I use a hand shovel for a lot of different tasks in the garden. I find myself grabbing for this one the most. I do have a couple of them, but this one just seems to be the most comfortable in my hand. I guess it's like a silicone grip, and I believe they have this on Amazon, so I'll link it down below. But yeah, you need a shovel. It's just something that you have to have. It's a must-have in the garden. Get you a shovel. So the next thing that I would highly, and this is like highly, this is like on the top end of the gardening list. From a 1 to a 10, this is up there at like 1 or 2. Get yourself a fabric hose. If you don't have like one of those hose links that's retractable and it's gonna wind up for you, get yourself a fabric lightweight hose. Now, I've been using fabric lightweight hose for about 3 years now, and they have made such a difference in the energy that I put out in the garden. For some reason, those rubber hose are so heavy to, you know, put back up on the ring that they just drain your energy, and I won't buy them. You know, in the summertime when it gets too hot, they burst because of the heat, and I've never had that problem with the fabric lightweight hose. You know, you can run them over, they're just fine. They're easy and lightweight to put away, and they just made gardening 1,000 times easier. I am so happy that I found this brand. I found it at Walmart. So if you're looking for a lightweight hose, I don't know if they'll have that exact same brand, because I've used a couple different brands. I was looking for the same brand, but I feel like every year they might come out with something different. So just see what they have, but it is a fabric hose. It just makes a world of a difference in the garden. 10 out of 10, highly recommend. Get you one. So a company called Farmers Defense reached out to me, and they said, pick a product off of our website, you know, to try out and tell me how you like it. And I saw these gardening sleeves. Aren't they the cutest thing? And they were just showing how, you know, you can use them when you're in the garden, you're pruning things, you have to get in deep inside of these plants, and a lot of these plants and stuff have bugs on them, have big spiders on them, and these are just a great way to protect your arms when you don't want to put on a long sleeve shirt. Summer, who's wearing a long sleeve shirt in summer? You know, who's wearing a jacket in summer? So these are perfect for pruning, harvesting, things like that. Just when you got to get into the nitty-gritty of these plants and you want some protection on your arms. They also protect you from the sun, but my probably favorite thing is the protection from, you know, all the insects and all the bugs. And also mosquitoes are one of those things that we have around here, and they will tear you up. So when I'm wearing these, I have less mosquito bites. They protect you from the mosquitoes for sure. I do have a coupon code for these. It will be linked in my description box, or I'll have it here at the bottom somewhere so that you can look into seeing if this is something that you would be interested in. But I highly recommend these. These are, I'll always have these. And last but not least, this is probably the most random product that I discovered that is a must-have in the garden, and it is a handheld broom. Now, this is not an actual handheld broom. This used to be a broom, and I just took the, what is it, the handle off? I just took the handle off, and I've been using it as a handheld broom. And when you're gardening, you usually have like a work desk or something that you are preparing seedlings on, and you're getting soil everywhere, you're getting dead leaves and, you know, pruned things all over your workspace. So having a handheld broom is a must-have in my experience. I will link an actual handheld broom. I would like to have a real one that comes with like a dustpan, but I've just been using this for now because this is just something that I discovered that I needed. It was a need in the garden that I didn't have, so you know, I just did what I could to create this, and I was like, girl, why don't you get you a real one? So I'll link a real one down below, but this little bottom part is just from Dollar Tree. You can get it for $1, but it is so amazing. It keeps your workspace so clean. You can clean up quickly between different things that you're doing. Just have a little bucket, sweep everything in, or sweep it into your little dustpan, put it in the trash. And this is probably my top. This is my top must-have in the garden. I love this so much, and you probably seen me use this a lot in my videos because it's great. And just for a bonus, I decided to add this one in because it is definitely a must-have in the garden. You have got to have a gardening basket, because when you're harvesting and you don't have nowhere to put your vegetables and stuff, you know, you don't want to just put them on the ground. You want them to go into something. And just having this handy, it can stay outside, it can get dirty, you know, it's not one of your best trays. It's not one of your best trays or dishes, so, you know, just pick you one up from the thrift store, or you can go and get a really cute one. This is thrifted, so I really liked it because of the shape. I don't know, it kind of keeps things from falling out. Yeah, so I really do enjoy this one. It's almost time to get a new one because it's been outside for so long, but just a bonus, have a gardening basket. It makes life so much easier. So that wraps up my 10 must-haves in the garden. Beginners, master gardeners, anybody can use these items. I just thought it would be a great video to make to help gardening be more pleasant and easier on you, because gardening is hard work, we all know. All right, Royals, so if you like this video, make sure to give me a thumbs up. Consider subscribing to my channel, and I will see you in my next video. Bye.